It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Washington Nationals and the Cincinnati Reds. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Cincinnati Reds.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Luis Castillo gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And guys, we need to seriously focus on the defense behind the dish today. This guy brings gold to the party, the ability to block balls, keep everything in front of him, shut down a running game, and massage his pitcher through 9 innings.
A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here comes the first pitch. Line hard toward right center. That's a hit, their first of the new season.
Oh, okay, I see how it's going to be. You're going to implore that. You're going to use the ambush tactics and not playing nice right there. Usually you're supposed to take the 0-0 pitch to start the game. He wasn't paying attention.
In now is Adam Eaton. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one.
This is a tough spot here to turn two off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least one out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get one out in a spot like this.
The 1-1. Swinging a soft liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Hey, two runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
And now Bryce Harper. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Way up into the moon deck and out of here. A 3-run homer here for Bryce Harper. First home run of the campaign for him as the Nats move out in front now 3-0.
I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Batting fourth.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. So a solo home run here for Ryan Zimmerman. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Nationals have now taken a 4-0 lead.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started, but to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Here's Daniel Murphy now.
Daniel Murphy.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first is Murphy taking the turn for second now. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
From the stretch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball. Now at the plate, Michael Taylor.
Number 3, Michael Taylor.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. But that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. 4 runs here in this half inning. Popped him up. Votto is there. 2 down.
Batting 8, the catcher, number 14.
Man at second here with 2 away, and stepping in now is the catcher, Miguel Montero. Montero waits. Now the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Shoots this one over to first. Onto the bag with it himself is Votto, and the inning is over. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Nationals 4 and the Reds nothing. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass the baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at-bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone.
Max Scherzer is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Max Scherzer. Hello, Chief. It's Max, and it's not Agent 99. This is one of the best pitchers in the game of baseball. Upper to mid-90s fastball, powerhouse slider, and a great changeup. If he brings his A game, it's lights out for the opposing team.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded back up the middle. Turner loves it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the shortstop, Jose.
Ready now, Jose Peraza. First offering on its way. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A high fastball is in there. Scherzer has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it. Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball. So I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Now batting, Joey Votto. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. Left side, but well fouled. Scherzer into the windup. Here it is on 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Another 0-2 home. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Cincinnati. Washington leads this one 4-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Max Scherzer. They'll get us started in the top of the second.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Hamilton. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first out.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
Into the box, Trey Turner. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
In now, Adam Eaton. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. ground ball right side. Jeanette showing off his range. There's one.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, now this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Swing and oh my. Hit him with the high. Gone. A 2-run home run here for Bryce Harper. His second of the game as they pile on. It's now 6-0.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Stepping in now, Ryan Zimmerman.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for the left-handed hitter Daniel Murphy.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Into the box now, Daniel Murphy. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. He's running. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
In now is Anthony Rendon. Fly ball out to right field. Schebler has a beat on it, and that retires the side. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Nationals 6 and the Reds nothing. Digging in, Eugenio Suarez. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And he'll step off. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Past battles with Scherzer. He's 0 for 7. The windup and the 0-1. A late swing at a slider for a strike.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, second baseman.
In now, Scooter Gennett, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Murphy has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting 6, right fielder.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. Scherzer looks in. Here's the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Fouled off. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes again, 1-2. And the Reds have their first hit of the season.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-0 hitter, though. He must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
For the first pitch, a check at first, and the runner back easily. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Ground ball to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Nationals 6 and the Reds nothing. A view of Cincinnati from the Brent Spence Bridge. Thanks for joining us once again on MLB Network. Standing in, Michael Taylor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 3, Michael Taylor.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging on the first pitch, and this is bounced to the shortstop. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, catcher, Miguel Montero.
1 away now for Miguel Montero. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Standing in now, Max Scherzer. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Hamilton is there, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Ready for another chance? Trey Turner. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Montero rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate. And they're pulling away. They lead by 7.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Roy, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
In now is Adam Eaton.
As he rips it on the ground to second.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Digging in, Bryce Harper. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Gone, and that one had some extra distance. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Here comes Brian Price now out of the Reds dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. And he'll probably be running over a few of these pitches in his head tonight, but will depart here. Robert Stevenson is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Robert Stevenson. Now batting.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now.
Ryan Zimmerman.
As he rips it on the ground to second.
That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league Wago.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this one.
Here's Daniel Murphy now.
As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play.
2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
It's really been an amazing transition for Daniel Murphy, known more as an average type hitter, Matt, when he was a member of the New York Mets. But since he's put on a Nationals uniform, boy, the power surge has come, and it has not stopped.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. Ready for another shot now. Anthony Rendon. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left. Duvall there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's the Nationals 10 and the Reds nothing. Stepping up now, Tucker Barnhart. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. One and one to Tucker Barnhart. High in the air out to center field. Eaton patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Batting ninth, catcher, Robert Stevenson.
Into the box now, Robert Stevenson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 6, center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
At the plate, Billy Hamilton. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Scherzer looks in. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count. The 2-0 on the way. It is taken, strike 1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Now the 3-2 pitch is in there. A called strike 3. Reds are down in order, starting to look bleak, down 10-0. At the plate, Michael Taylor, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
The left fielder, number 3, Michael Taylor.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard to third. And there's his first base hit in this one. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. He's set. Here it comes. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
Montero waits. Now the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Down the left field line and deep. And they can't run it down. Taylor gets his lead at first, nobody out. And there he goes towards second. And he steps off. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time.
Clearly, he was just a little too anxious to break for second that time. He jumped early, and the pitcher did a nice job of just stepping off the mound and then dealing with the play from there. Sometimes you'll see a guy flinch and balk the runner to second on those types of plays.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Hit down the line at first. Taken in by Votto, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. There's the look of the final line for the Reds starter. Not the opening day he wanted to have, unfortunately. Stepping in, Max Scherzer. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the first pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for Washington, but they're still in front 10-0. Digging in, Jose Peraza 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Jose Peraza.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Here's Scherzer now 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Got him in a chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
I got to count 2-2.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Harper. He can't get there as it falls in. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
You don't think fielding is important? Instead of a routine out, you got a guy standing at second base after a 2-base error. We'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
A throw behind the runner at second, but the runner's back easily. In is Joey Votto now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. pickoff move to second. Runners back. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs is definitely a strikeout situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. 1 out and a runner on second base. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit on the ground to third. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Now at the plate, Scott Schebler. He singled his last time up. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Reds strand a couple. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. First pitch on its way. Line drive to left. Another base hit. How about the game he's putting together? Now 4 for 4 in this one. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4, you know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
Into the box, Adam Eaton. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Right fielder,
Bryce Harper will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as they'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to the right side. Schebler back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
now batting, first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ryan Zimmerman. Last time through was a base hit. From the stretch. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Nationals down on a mere 4 pitches, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. Striding in, Adam Duvall. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. Turner has it. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first. Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close safe call might be challenged.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Nationals have elected to challenge.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
And we'll get our answer here, as it appears the umpires have made their decision and the headset comes off, and the runner is safe at first as originally called, so they will lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. Striding into the box, Tucker Barnhart. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's set, and the pitch. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Now a throw over to first. Back in standing. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
And the pitch on 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Duvall on at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss, good pitch, and it's full now, 3-2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Stepping in now, Robert Stevenson, fouled away. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Scherzer comes set. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed up a little high.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Now the 1-0 is a ball high and inside.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage 2-0.
Ready with the 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. And a fastball just a bit high.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Here's a ball popped straight up, but playable for Montero behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. 1 left for Cincinnati, starting to look bleak, down 10-0. In now for Washington, Daniel Murphy. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. First pitch on its way. Here's a fastball that he shoots on into left center, and that'll fall for a base hit.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He swings and grounds it to short. To second for 1. On to Votto, a double play.
Now batting, left fielder, Michael Taylor.
Now at the plate, Michael Taylor. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Popped him up. Suarez is under it. And that ends the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Nationals 10 and the Reds nothing. And here's Jose Peraza. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. First offering on its way. Sliders in for a strike. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. He'll try again. 1-2. Count still at 1-2. The next 1-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton is under it. Makes the play. 1 away. In is Joey Votto now. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Votto has a track record of power hitting at the major league level. Over 250 career home runs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's...
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Votto puts a good swing on it and sends the ball well into right field. And this one clears the bullpen. A long home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Joey Votto. First home run of the campaign for it, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Third baseman, number 7.
In now, Eugenio Suarez. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Into the box now, Scooter Gennett. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Scherzer into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Just hung in there on that one. 2 out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. One in the inning for the Reds, and it comes on this Joey Votto homer. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's the Nationals 10 and the Reds 1. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Miguel Montero.
Montero waits. Now the pitch. Here's a strike. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded by Votto, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The pitcher, number 31, Max Scherzer.
Settling in now, Max Scherzer. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon, and you have to say he's really earned it. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th, as now there are 2 away.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And it's gone as they add still another. Trey Turner with a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him as they just continue to pour it on here. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty D. How about D-Row? This is one of the better ballparks to hit it in the world. The Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Ball flies out of this place.
Great American small park. We used to watch guys like Adam.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Nationals on top, 11-1. And that brings up Scott Schebler. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bungle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The 0-1 on its way. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Standing in now, Adam Duvall. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well, and one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
And he'll step off and try again. Into the box now, Tucker Barnhart. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Murphy has it. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They trail by double digits, 11-1. Into the box, Bryce Harper. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one.
Right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Well hit the other way, and it here's Daniel Murphy now. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Hamilton is under it. 1 away. In now is Anthony Rendon. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it. Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Stepping in now, Michael Taylor.
As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. So a tremendous diving catch there, and our show track technology demonstrates to us that his route was really what made it happen. Pretty easy to see he wouldn't have been able to make that play if it had not been for the angle he took to get to the ball. Into the box, Miguel Montero.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. This is on the ground over to first. Onto the bag with it himself is Votto, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Nationals lead it 13-1. Phil Gosselin will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th.
Gosselin.
Wilmer Defoe is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Shortstop, number 1. Wilmer Defoe.
No balls and 1 strike.
The 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
The batter, number 6, center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Billy Hamilton. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped up. And no one will get this one. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. 1 there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Stepping into the box, Jose Peraza. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Taylor is there. 2 down. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Joey Votto is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
That last AB when he hit the home run, that was a decent changeup. It was down in the zone, but one of the problems when you have a good changeup like this pitcher does, hitters go up there and they kind of look for that changeup. So he's going to have to locate it a little bit better in this upcoming at bat.
Hit out towards second. And Votto reaches. He's got a base hit. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
A wave and a miss.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Here now the 2-2 is taken below the zone for a ball. Scooter Gennett would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Hamilton over at second. Votto on at first with 2 down. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Kevin Quackenbush comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Coming to the plate now, Wilmer Defoe.
Leading off for Washington, shortstop, Wilmer.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Soft liner towards short. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth.
That's why there's no justice in this game. Pitcher executes a perfect fastball inside, jams him, beats him, steals his wallet, and he's still able to get a knock.
In now, Sean Kelly. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A runner at first with no outs here. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2. This is line to left, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Oh boy, this is some serious bragging rights for the next couple weeks in the clubhouse. When a relief pitcher gets an AB and is able to capitalize with a big base hit, he's not going to let the boys hear the end of this one.
In now is Adam Eaton. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Schebler racing back, and this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, as this lead got even wider.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. Seem like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
The right fielder, 34, Bryce Harper.
And now Bryce Harper. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. His 4th in the ballgame as the blowout continues.
You know, talk about having a great day. 4 home runs in one game. I would say that's more than great. That's a spectacular day.
Ryan Zimmerman is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his 2nd home run of the game, as he dearly loved to make it 3 right here. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Schebler is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Here's Daniel Murphy now. Already 4 hits to his credit in this one, looking for a 5th in this at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Liner toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
In now is Anthony Rendon. No balls and a strike to count. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Grounded to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. One more shot coming up will go to the bottom of the 9th. The Nationals are out in front here, 17-1. So stepping in, Scooter Gennett. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Scooter Gennett.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Now batting. Right.
And that brings up Scott Schebler, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Fouled off. No outs, nobody on. Schebler even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
A bouncer up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Now batting. Left fielder Adam Duvall.
Coming to the plate now, Adam Duvall. His past history with Sean Kelly. He's 1 for 2. First offering on its way. Now Zimmer with a swing and a deep drive to left. Gone!
Yeah, all things considered, it's been a day to forget for them. So this homer will be a welcome to everyone in that dugout. Maybe this gives them a little momentum going into the next game.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Tucker Barnhart. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Here's a ball popped straight up, but playable for Montero behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. And that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day. Jesse Winker will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 33, Jesse Winker.
Ball one.
Lays off 1-0. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Winker in front, 3 balls and a strike.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Number 6,
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Billy Hamilton. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. And now pitch on the way. In there for strike 1. The Reds down to their last strike. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will make the catch to wrap this one up. And the Nationals move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
17-4 this afternoon. The Nationals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Max Scherzer earns his first win of the season as he struck out 13 in this one. Luis Castillo was absolutely hammered to the tune of 10 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the